Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. I'm Tanisha and this is Twin Mom on a Budget, where double the love meets financial freedom. Join me on this incredible journey as I navigate the twin mom life while conquering debt one step at a time. From budgeting hacks to cash stuffing to tackling my debt, I'm here to share my experience and hopefully inspire others to crush their financial goals. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, please hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey. Hey guys, welcome back to July week three's cash stuffing. If you watch my cash planning, we are cash stuffing $991. So let's go ahead and get into it and count our cash. Hold on, let me get some sort real quick. These 50s are crisp, so let's get, all right. All right, that is the right amount. So let's get started. Cash stuff. I need to fix my seat. I feel really low. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to fix. I forgot I had lifted up my desk. My desk is a standing desk, so I had lifted up for some other reason, and so I had to fix it. So let's go through first my wallet and see what we have left over. Dining out is completely empty. Groceries, we have quite a bit this week. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, $47 left over in groceries. I was shocked, but I didn't need a whole lot this week, which is great. Household has 15. I did not spend my personal spending again, so that's great. And the twins, we did not spend theirs either. And then we still have our 5, and I'm going to pull these receipts out so I can scan these into my Fetch app. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do use a free rewards app called Fetch where I scan in my receipts, I can get points, and I can turn those points in for gift cards. So I always try to save up so I can get a $50 gift card. So working on that, I think I'm about a little over halfway through, which is great. It builds up really, really quickly. So let's see what we have left total this week. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, $82 rolling over. Actually, this is not rolling over. $10 will roll over into the twin sinking fund. So whenever they don't spend their 10, I put that into their sinking fund. And so that means the remaining $72 is going to go into my freebie Friday. So that's exciting. That's 2 weeks with over $100. So I'm excited about that. I do have a ton of change. So let's grab this real quick. All right. right, so we got that, and yeah, I'm done. I keep saying I need to take this. I really do. Nothing else is going to fit in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I do have my cash planning sheet that I did in my cash planning video. God, getting tongue tied. So I'll be looking at that over to the side so I know exactly what I'm stuffing. So dining out is going to get 25, and I always do that in 2 tens and a 5. So 10, 25. I always put the yucky bills in my wallet if I can, because that's the money I'm going to be spending right away. Groceries is getting 200. So 51, 50, 2 20s, and a 10. So 51, 50, 70, 90, 200 in groceries. Next is household. That's going to get 25. So 20 and a 5. How is everyone doing? How has your weekend been? Um, when you actually see this, I should be going to the zoo. So I'm excited about that. It looks like hopefully the weather is currently looking like no rain. So I'm looking forward to that. Personal spending is getting 10. And then twins is also getting a 10. All right, and that is everything for my weekly wallet. Feels so much better without my change. All right, so next we're going to go into our bills binder. So we are stuffing our third installment of our bills. I do divide my bill payments up over 4 weeks, but one of the changes I made, actually started last month, is doing higher amounts up front so I don't have so many small bills, because I use this money to condense my envelopes at the end of the month. So AT&T internet is going to get 20. So it now has 20, 40, and 60. So my next stuffing will be like $6 for this because I put the majority in the first 3 weeks. So that's been really good. AT&T phone is getting 50. So we have 51, 55. City utilities is getting 25. So the 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. CoServe is getting 50. So we have 51, 50. All right, Elephant Auto's also getting 50. So 51, 50. IRS is getting 50. So 51, 50 in IRS. That's our last 50. Monthly subscriptions is getting 25. So 20 and a 5. So now it's 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. And this is for everything for like Netflix, Canva, any of those things. And then Vivint is going to get 20. No, 15. Looking at the wrong line, about to mess myself up. So Vivint has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. All right, and so that is everything for my bills binder. All right, next up is my high priority sinking funds. And in this binder, we're going to go and we're going to add some money to car maintenance. You guys can see. All right, $20 is going into car maintenance. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 40, 60, 860 in car maintenance. Ooh. All right, and so I'm using this tracker from Budget with Maddie, and each of these icons is worth 10, and we added 20, so it's coloring 2 batteries. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the zoo. We're gonna go to the splash pad there, which is fun. I feel more comfortable with splash pads with the twins. I was actually talking to my sister, like, oh, I was gonna take them to the pool, but I just don't feel too comfortable taking them both to the pool by myself. Diapers is getting 25. Even though they'll have like floaters on and a vest, I don't want to be in a situation where something happens to one and I have to leave the other and something just worse happens. So splash pads is where we're at and I'm happy about it. Diapers has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90 in diapers. Our grocery buffer is going to get 15, and I did clean off my tracker and fill it out from last week's cash stuffing. I'm using this tracker from A Plans. So we're going to add in 15 here. All right, so groceries now is 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20. $320 in our grocery buffer. I'm still stuffing this. I know I talked to you guys in my last video about using my YouTube checks for the last few months to cover my next kind of gap, but I still want to keep this growing while I can. So let's color in 3 of the icons. All right. Yeah, I think even if I don't need this the next time, I want to keep just building this up because you never know what's going to happen in life. Household is getting 10. So household now is 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. And that's kind of where I like household to be. So happy I got it back up to that. Medical is going to get $10. And we have 200 my high yield savings, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. 280 in medical. And I don't know if I told you guys, my results from my mammogram came back great. So that is awesome. Put me at peace. So I'm using this medical fund tracker from A Plans. This saves 120, and we've done this a couple of times, I think. So I'm gonna color in 2 of the Band-Aid flowers. If you are at the age or if you have a family history of breast cancer, get your mammograms. It's so easy. I was actually talking to my sister and she was like, oh, I'm so scared. Like I heard it hurts. I was like, it does not hurt. And said, and the funny thing is like the older generation than me used to always like scare us with the stories of, oh, they do this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds so painful. It's not. It's not painful at all. It's so easy. I just sit there and chat up the tech while she's doing her thing and it's over before you know it. Personal hygiene is completely empty, so we need to add in 25. Had to get a lot of things. Trying a new body wash, so we shall see. Next is renter's insurance, and that is going to get 5. So we have 5, 10, 15, and 20 in renter's insurance. My bill is 65, and that's due in September. Toll tag is last in this binder. It's going to get 10. So we have 10, 20, 30, and 40. So I'm sure I'll be using this after going down to the zoo because there's a lot of tolls that way. So that is everything for my high priority sinking funds. Next will be my low priority pink binder. All right, clothing is up and we're going to be adding in $20 to clothing. So we have 20 or 50, 150, 250, 70, 90, 3, 10, 30, 40. Is that right? Hold on. 200, 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 40. Okay, yep. 340. Awesome. I was at the grocery store. I want to tell this quick story. I was at the grocery store, and I always use cash at the grocery store. And so I gave the cashier, we're going to color in one of the icons on this tracker from Budget with Maddie. I gave her cash, and it was like, you guys know I use like 50s. And so it was throwing her off. She was counting the cash like 3 times. And I was like, oh, I know those 50s throw me off too. It's okay. It is okay. All right. And then we're going to go to family memberships. And we're going to be adding in 5. So we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 51 in memberships of the odd $1. And that came from like a reallocation. So next will be Noah savings. And we're adding an 18. So 10, 5, and then 3 ones. All right, so Noah Savings has 5, 600 in high yield savings, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. So 668 in Noah Savings, which is great. And let me color. I'm using this Boy Mom Savings Challenge from EmSo's Budget. I do have the high denomination one. She has both a high and a low if you're interested. All right, so we're coloring that 18. And then Naraya is also going to be getting 18 in hers. So a 10, a 5, and then 1, 2, 3 ones. So we have, oops, let me get my money straight. 5, 600 in her high yield savings, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. 668 for Naraya as well. And let's color in. I have the Girl Mom Tracker from EmSo's Budget as well. Just so many cute savings challenges. She has like a cat mom, a dog mom. I want to get another dog so bad. I had my dog, his name was Coley. He was a Shih Tzu. I had him for almost 14 years. He died 1 month before he turned 14. And so I had him like a couple months after. So I think I got him, he was like 3 months. I got him in like March. But that was my baby. I don't think he knew he was a dog. Next up is my sinking fund, adding 5. So we have 5, 10, 15. And I'm also using another tracker from EmSo's Budget, this Self-Love Club. And let's mark off the 5. I don't know if you guys ever had like a dog, like he didn't bark. Well, he did, but he would never bark around me. And I didn't know he barked for years, y'all, years, until one day I left the house and I came back home. It was like summertime, and I came back home and he was barking because he was in his crate and the boys were upstairs. And I'm like, wait a minute, he barks? And the boys are like, yeah, Ma, he barks when you leave. I'm like, I had no clue. Twins is going to get 10. We budgeted 10, and then we're going to add 10 that they didn't spend. So they got 20 today. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 in twins. So yeah, he was so funny. And he was really attached to my older son. If you guys are new and don't know, I do have a 26 and 22-year-old on top of my 2-year-old twins. Happy Meal, or Twin Mom on a Budget. I'm using this Happy Meal Fund savings tracker from EmSo's Budget. This is going to get 20. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60. I almost have enough in here to pay myself back. So let's mark off 4 of the icons. And so that is everything from my little party pink binder. All right, so next up is going to be my little party purple binder. So yes, he was super attached to my older son. And when my older son had moved out, he came over for Thanksgiving. And when he was leaving, like he coldly sat in the middle of the floor, facing the door as he was leaving. And there was a puddle of tears on the floor, y'all. He was crying. He was just a hot mess. All right, let me go to my second page of my cash machine. Costco's getting $10 this week. We completely emptied this out. But I did get what I did, like it broke my heart, y'all. Like it really broke my heart. Fitness is getting 15, 20, 30, and 5 now in fitness. I did get 2 Christmas ornaments made with pictures of him. If you ever lose a pet and want to kind of memorialize them, I think that was such a great way because he goes up on my Christmas tree every year and I just love it. Health is going to get 10. So 10, 25 in health. And then nails is going to get 40. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 55, 155. All right, and so that is everything for my low party purple binder. All right, next up is my holiday binder. Oh, I love this little penguin pen. Oh my gosh, paperclip. Birthday, I did add into birthday my new savings challenge I got from Sarah from Budging Mama Girls. This will save $100. I added it in. I'm hoping there's going to be a 10. It is a 10 on here. Okay, so we're adding in 10 to birthday today. I don't think I have any birthdays coming up that I recall. So, and let's circle in this 10. This is so cute. I was using another one of hers, but I love this new one. This is from her new launch. Next is going to be fall, and I'm using this savings challenge from EmEvDesigns, and we're going to do the sweater for 12. Okay, so we now have 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and this should save $125. And this always, the seasonal ones always go towards like family activities for us. So let's color in our sweater. Then we're going to go to Halloween, and I'm using this savings tracker from Raylan at the Remarkable Dollar, and we're going to be adding in $10. And this will save $200. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 in Halloween. All right, so let's color in one of the ghosts. And last up, we're going to go into our Christmas sinking fund. And we're using another savings challenge from EmEvDesigns. This saves $500, and we're going to be adding in $20 today. So we have 400 in my high yield savings, 20, 40, and 50. 450 in this one. We actually have more in our high yield savings account because there are 2 savings challenges that I'm using that are going towards Christmas because I have such a, I just marked in this 20. I don't know why I didn't do this other one. I have such an aggressive, I would say aggressive goal this year compared to last year. Last year I saved about 1,300. This year I want to do 2,000. So definitely bigger. So that's everything for my holiday binder. All right. All right, so next up is my savings challenge binder. And we owe $2 to roll the dice. I'm hoping we get some better rolls this week, y'all. All right, so we have 50, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, and roll the dice. This is from Melina at the Millennial Dollar. And let's color in. I forgot my little pen I need to grab before I forget. Okay, let's color in 2 ones. All right, and so we'll let that dry. Oh, let's take this sticker off. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this over here to the side. So then we're going to roll, see how many times we're gonna roll, and let's go. 5 times. Okay, that is so much better. If I can. 2. Oops, this is not the right marker. So 2. Oh, 5. Oh, 6. Okay, we're making up for lost time apparently. 4. And 3. Okay, that's 5. So we have 7, 13, $20. 20, right? Hold on, 7, 13. Yeah, $20. Okay, I will take it because if you guys have been watching the last couple of weeks, I think we got $1 the week before and then $2 last week. So we'll be stuffing $20 this week, this next week in July week 4. All right, so and next up is our SpongeBob Savings Challenge from Katie at the Fancy Dollar. And we are adding in 15. So a 10 and a 5. So we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. So 190. This saves $200. So we're $10 from finishing this one. I'm so excited. Let's color in. Oh, what is it's Mr. Krabs' daughter. I can't think of her name. But y'all know who I'm talking about. All right, next up is our Beauty and the Beast Savings Challenge from Jen on a Budget. We owe it 18. And y'all will be scratching off the last 2 today. So 1, 2, 3. And this saves $100. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, $83. That is awesome. I love these savings challenges with the built-in envelope. And I'm just going to leave this up here and we'll just write our new number. So let me get my scratching tool and we're going to scratch off these last 2 flowers or roses. Okay, so we got 17, which is what I expected since it's $100. So we'll be cash stuffing $17 next week. All right, next up will be our 1K savings challenge from Aya Plans, and we're going to add in 15. 15 is a magic number this week. All right, so we have 100, 200, 300, 400 high yield savings, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 505. Yes! We have over 500. We're over halfway now to finishing this savings challenge. I'm not going to lie, this one seemed like a lot. You know, it's $1,000, but it just really felt like a lot. So it just takes a long time, I guess. So we're going to color in this 15. I don't know how people get like pretty little hearts on theirs because mine look ridiculous. Okay, So that is everything for my savings challenge binder. All right, last up is my 1K monthly savings challenge from Budget with Maddie. And we are stuffing the final week of July. We are 1 week ahead in this one. So we are adding in $13. It's our last 10 and 1, 2, 3. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, $72 in July. So this one is finished. So that's awesome. I'll get my marker and we'll color in week 4. So that means we'll be starting August next week. All right, so that is everything for the actual cash stuffing. Let me put this away. And what we have left on my tray is all going towards my Freebie Friday. So we can count this really quick. 50, 60, 42 and 1. So that is $102 that's going to be going towards my Freebie Friday. So that is so exciting. Hopefully I can finish out the month really strong with this money, so I could have a good reallocation for the month. So thank you guys so much for joining me for another video. Today is the last day to enter in my 2K giveaway. This closes tonight. So make sure you listen to all the rules so you can be entered. And I will be announcing the winner on my cash planning video on Wednesday, the 23rd. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And until next time, guys, bye.